everybody, how's it going? In today's video, I'm reviewing X. Okay. X is a Ari Aster A24 directed film, or A24 produced it, is what I should say. He directed it. And it got positive reviews. And so, when I first heard about this film, I was interested in watching it because of the positive reviews. But I gotta be honest, I didn't like this movie. I know, hot take, I did not like this movie. And you wanna know why? I'll get into it. By the way, this is a spoiler-free review, so I'm not getting too deep into it, but I will talk about my thoughts. So, I'll get into a short plot. Not too deep, obviously, because this is spoiler-free. So, it's about these young adults who want to make they are making an adult film. Not just R-rated. You know what I'm talking about. And so they rent a barn from these old people, and let's just say these old people are a little bit... Okay. And that's about it for the plot, unless I got into spoilers. Okay, here's what I'll say. This is like a fence. You got the first half and the second half over here. This first half is all about the adult stuff, pretty much. The second half is like the horror stuff. And that first half over there is why I don't like this movie. Is what I'll say. That first half ruined this movie to me. Again, I don't mind stuff like that in film. I've seen tons of film have that type of stuff, and I love those films. Like Sinners, which I do plan on reviewing when it comes on Max, because I feel like I need to rewatch it. But I love Sinners, dude. Great movie. Best movie of the year. So far. Maybe of the whole year, I don't know. There's some good-looking movies, but Sinners was great. But there are movies like Sinners that have a decent amount of that stuff, but I still enjoy it. So, but this film has way more than Sinners did. Okay, let me just say that. From memory, at least. Or like The Substance. I like The Substance. That had a lot of nudity in it. And I love that movie. I liked it a lot. But this movie, I did not like. I think that they put that in here they use it for the characters again, to make these characters look like whores is what they say in the movie. And I understand why every one of these characters, except for the cameraman, would be considered a whore. The cameraman, I felt bad for him, honestly, in this film. He wanted to make this great film and had to make a adult film. He was also one of the first people to die, if not the first, but I'm not going to spoil the film for you if you haven't seen it. But I felt bad for him. I like the part with the horror. I enjoy everything to the climax, except I did not care for the killers, the crazy people that I mentioned earlier. I don't care for them. I thought maybe this could be more interesting, what they do with that. They just didn't like that they were whores, is what people would say in the film. They would say. And I thought the motives were not that great, talking about that. That's pretty much it. Will I be checking out Pearl and Maxine? Probably not. Probably not anytime soon. Just because I didn't really like this film means I hear Maxine's worse, not like a worse film. And then I hear Pearl's better, but I don't know. I don't plan on watching it. No, this is a short review, only 4 minutes and 40 seconds so far. Or 45, whatever. It's all the same. I just didn't like this movie. And it's mostly because of that first half. Take that out, replace it with, Friday the 13th is what I'll use as an example. They use, like, sexual things and horror good. And that's how I thought this film would do it, because I knew they were, like, making an adult film. But I didn't think that would be most of the plot for the first half. Alright, I didn't know that, and I did not like that. So, obviously, if half this film I didn't enjoy, I'm not really going to enjoy the other half, even if it's fantastic, which it was good, except for the killer's motives. I did not like that. And that's why I'm giving this score a 2 out of 5. I think it was good at the last, like, towards the end, except, again, the motives they had were not that great. But the first half ruined this film, to me. If it was just that last half, yeah, this movie probably would get like a 3.5. Or maybe even a 3.75 out of 5. This movie would have been good, in my opinion. But they used that first half. Well, they have that first half, and it ruined the film for me. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people like this movie, so I'll respect your opinions, but I did not enjoy this film. Hot take, and my first horror movie review was not a positive one. I'm sorry. Next horror movie review will be positive. Hopefully. Just depends what I'll watch, because, I have a lot of free time. I plan on doing videos like horror movie, Goosebumps. Horror movie, Goosebumps. Like that. Every other day you get whatever, like horror, Goosebumps. So every other day you get horror, and every other day after that you get Goosebumps. So, you get Goosebumps. Ironic, but yeah. Yeah, that's about it. See ya.